They left before he even finished speaking. In a quiet Manhattan boardroom, a young Donald Trump stood across from New York's elite real estate insiders, pitching what he believed was the deal that would change his life. He wasn't poor. He wasn't unprepared. But to them, none of that mattered. All they saw was a loud young man with a famous last name. A rich kid. A daddy's boy. Someone borrowing confidence instead of earning it. As Trump spoke, the room stayed cold. No excitement. No respect. Some men exchanged smirks. Others didn't even bother looking up. One investor leaned back and casually said what Trump would never forget: "Come back when you've done something on your own." That sentence burned deeper than rejection. Donald Trump walked out of that room humiliated, but something dangerous was born in that moment. Not fear. Not sadness. Rage mixed with obsession. He wasn't just rejected, he was dismissed. And for Trump, being ignored was worse than failing. At that time, New York real estate was controlled by old money and old names. Deals were made behind closed doors, and newcomers were expected to wait quietly. Trump refused to wait. He studied every building, every tax loophole, every zoning law. While others partied, he memorized numbers. While critics joked about his last name, he made it impossible to forget. His first major opportunity came with a crumbling property no one wanted, the Commodore Hotel. It was old, ugly, and losing money fast. Banks refused to touch it. Investors called it a nightmare. To them, it was another bad idea from an overconfident kid. But Trump saw what they couldn't. He negotiated relentlessly, convinced the city to give massive tax breaks, and pushed banks into deals they initially mocked. It wasn't smooth. He was rejected again and again. Doors slammed. Phones stopped ringing. Yet every no reminded him of that boardroom laughter. When the hotel finally reopened as the Grand Hyatt, it shocked everyone. The same people who once ignored him now wanted meetings. The same voices that laughed now whispered his name with caution. Trump never forgot that first humiliation. It shaped everything. His hunger for attention. His refusal to back down. His need to dominate every room he entered. That early insult taught him one lesson he carried for life: respect is never given, it is taken. Behind the confidence, the bold words, and the controversy was a young man who once stood powerless in a room full of men who thought he didn't belong. Instead of breaking him, that moment rewired him. And from that day on, Donald Trump didn't just chase success.
Whose
He chased
inspiring story
revenge
of
by
politician
winning.
would you like to hear next? Tell us in the comments below.